Oilers, I'm Amelia Lee, and I'm your host for this week's episode of Campus Update. With the season just starting up, let's check in at volleyball practice and find out what lies in store for the team this season.
Volleyball's a lot of fun. What most people don't realize is as much as it's jumping high and hitting hard, it's really a mental game. It's knowing where to put the ball, how to refocus yourself after every play. It's there's a ball to the head. It's staying focused and knowing what's going on. Teamwork's definitely a massive part of volleyball. It's you have to touch the ball 3 times before it goes to the net, so you have to be able to rely on everyone else on the team. You can't. It's not a single person sport. You have to be able to trust in your teammates as much as you trust in yourself. I definitely look forward to playing Newport Harbor the most. Last year we had a 121 game win streak, and Newport Harbor came into our house and they broke it for us. I'm looking forward to that one and get them back.
My favorite play is probably what we like to call the X2. It's where the middle runs a slide and the outside hitter comes in and bangs it from the middle. So to prepare for our games, we like to jam out to some Suicide Boys and then always make sure that we're powdered up and ready to go.
Volleyball is a hardcore sport that takes lots of time and devotion. During games, athletes have reported feeling rushes of adrenaline on the court. While the volleyball players take out their aggressions on the ball, other students of late have been taking out their aggressions on one another. I'm talking about school fights. Every school has them, but with the recent outbreak of fights during tutorial and lunch, we decided to make a segment to help you Oilers understand how to stay out of or prevent fights from happening.
Hey Oilers, school fights happen around the world and here as well, so we wanted to make a segment that shows how not to get into school fights. Tip number 1, don't get involved. Many students tend to get involved with other student situations like cheating on someone in a relationship, sending flirty texts on Snapchat or Twitter, trash talking to someone you hardly talk to, and trying to be a fighter when you should be asking an adult or teacher of what is happening. Tip number 2, stay positive. Always being nice to everyone will give you a good reputation of who you are. As long as you're not mean to anyone, no one would want to pick a fight with you at all. Tip number 3, if you find yourself in a situation where a fight is about to break out, either walk away and go your own ways, or find a member of supervision to help you resolve the conflict. Lastly, if you have any issues related to this topic or possibilities of being put into a bad situation, you can always take a visit into the school counselors or utilize the text-to-tip system. Stay classy, Oilers.
Thank you, Cameron. Hopefully that segment will be helpful to some students and help maintain the peace on our campus. Oiler pride is not just about loving our school, but actively contributing to making it a better place. Not only can this be done here on campus, but you can make a difference off campus as well. If you want to help and are looking for a good cause to contribute to, Twee and I found just the place for you to check it out.
The Hand to Hand Relief Organization is a humanitarian nonprofit that works alongside various other community service outlets to provide service to the less fortunate. One of Hand to Hand's more recent projects is a vegetarian Vietnamese takeout restaurant that offers free meals to the homeless and anyone who can't afford to eat from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. For extremely low prices, a customer can get a plate filled with rice and traditional Vietnamese noodle, tofu, and vegetable dishes. If Vietnamese or vegetarian food isn't your taste, they still have a variety of other drinks, boba, desserts, and sauces to cook with that you can buy. And all proceeds and donations go to supporting the Relief's mission to alleviate the struggles that local homeless and financially unstable people face. The restaurant is located in Westminster off of Magnolia and Bolsa at 9120 Bolsa Avenue. I hope you check it out and help support an amazing cause while enjoying your meal.
I know that I'll definitely be going back there, and hopefully that segment interested some of you into helping others a try. Though that particular situation may not appeal to you, opportunities to help others come in many different forms and can be done whenever. This past week, APA's MMET took a few students to San Diego, where they showcased APA as one of 8 model programs in the state of California at the AME Arts, Media, and Entertainment Conference, and showed how their program operates under the California Career Technical Education Model Curriculum Standards to open new opportunities for students to take standards-based CTE classes in high school to prepare them for college and careers. Members of the popular music branch of MMET performed at the lunch and reception, and media student Twee Bircher interviewed the legendary Dean Torrance of 60s singing group Jan and Dean. On the way home after the conference, ASL students Carla Laszlo, Jay Trazo, and Kaya Faison used their knowledge of sign language to help a struggling deaf man from Utah get to where he needed to go when no one else could help him. After being lost for hours without any way of communicating for help, the man found Carla, who happens to take American Sign Language classes here at Huntington Beach, and the 3 girls helped him communicate with a police officer who bought him a train ticket to his destination. APA did a great job at the conference, and I'm looking forward to more of their great work, like that upcoming show, Peter and the Starcatcher.
Peter and the Starcatcher is a play that we just bring a story to life in a storytell theater kind of way to tell the tale of Peter Pan and where he got his roots. I play Molly Astor. She's this precocious little girl that Peter meets along his journey, and a lot of stuff happens.
Everyone knows the story of Peter Pan, but a lot of people don't really know how Peter Pan became who he was. It's a lot of fun to see all the little details and the nods to Peter Pan and the actual story and how it's connected to Peter and the Starcatcher.
I play Black Stash. He's actually Captain Hook before he loses his hand. Oh, I just gave it away. Spoiler. Wait, we know though. We know. It's really fun to do the scenes with Max. He's the guy who plays Shmi, and we get to kind of play around with it and make a bunch of cool choices and just kind of have fun and mess around. It's really a free, very loose show, but very over the top at the same time.
I play Smee in Peter and the Starcatcher. For the most part, he's Black Stash's right-hand man. You'll see eventually he's not really Black Stash's right-hand man, but it's, you'll figure it out. I especially like my role in Black Stash's role because it's so free with the acting and you get to really play a lot with the comedic aspects of the show.
It's storytell, so we kind of just become the set and the surroundings, and we're doorways and we're walls and corridors, and it's different.
You should go see the show because it's funny, haha, XD lol. But not random, haha, just actual good joke, funny man.
I can't wait to see the show, just like I'm sure that you watching right now can't wait to see this week's rendition of Ho Talk.
What are you gonna name your future child?
Carl.
Falupa.
Edna.
You kind of look like a hoverboarder. What do you see?
I see a reflection of myself, some clowns.
Marker, all over the place. I see waves. I see a burger with eyeballs. That's the bun. It looks like he's yelling a little bit.
I see a hen and a chicken and a turkey. Okay. And a mitten. A mitten with eyes.
All right, what's the sexiest name?
Danny DeVito.
Ronald Reagan.
Michael.
I want to be in a prison cell with you. Do you skate?
I don't know. I scoot.
Right. That's nice.
I love you.
Thank you.
Can I have a firm handshake, please?
Left hand, no, right hand.
Oh, okay.
You got any nicknames?
No.
Rice farmer.
Dog.
What'd you do if you won the lottery?
I'd buy the school and make it my own.
It's time to ranch it up! You want to hit this ranch?
This means a lot. Yeah, no prob. What celebrity would you change lives with and why?
Mariah Carey.
Why?
So I can be with Nick.
All right then, that concludes this episode of Campus Update. I'm Amelia Lee, and remember Oilers, be kind to one another, especially you orchestra.